Hello and welcome back to Chellington Valley. We're just checking out our oilseed rapier at the moment. Quite a lot's happened here in the last month. We're pretty much ready to start combining on that. Both the fields we've got. We haven't managed to get another field yet. We've only got our two that we've got here. And you're probably thinking, what's this? We've been given to trial out for a little while, for about a month I think, our electric John Deere Gator. I left the light going. Hope we don't kill the battery. So it's been alright. We've been doing a few little jobs with it. The hills are a bit of a battery killer. We have got a combine there. We'll explain that one in a minute. So we'll get this back round to our charge point in a minute. But this is only on a long sort of demo, this thing. We've got our 6215 on the grain trailer. We had that round at the workshop because we were just greasing it up and making sure that everything was okay with it. We have got another vehicle. We've been given a Land Rover Defender TD5. This was the one that we had from the used at the sheep farm. They were going to change their car and they insisted that we have it for some bizarre reason, because of the work we done up there. They didn't sort of, I don't think they paid us in the end. We actually they ended up giving us this, so we've been using this to run around in as well. So all the cows are okay. We haven't done a great deal apart from spraying. So this has got to go back round to its charging point. It's going to want charging up again soon, which is another story. The agriculture mechanic that came and saw us when we first started out on here with the 6610, I think it was, they had problems during the lockdown and were basically asked to leave where they were and were having trouble finding somewhere else, and they obviously wanted to keep their business going. So we told them they can come up here and use their old calf barn for the time being. In case we ever move or sell the farm, we've had it written in that they can stay here, but they would have to pay rent to any new owner. And so they've put some signs up. There's one at the top of the road as well. So they do mobile stuff. There's a couple of them work for them, and they're now doing stuff in the building there, repairing stuff and such like. So they've got servicing, repairs and welding. So they're round in here, so which is all sort of secure. They put some gravel down there and had a container put there. We've got to just drop this back off here. Where its charging unit is. That's just there at the moment. That'll be unwired and taken away when it's finished with. But yeah, they've basically set up their business now in the barn here. So they use the container as an office, I think. They've got some of their own bits of stuff. I think that's their JCB. They're doing some repairs or something to this power harrow. This Claas 65E is in to have the engine rebuilt on it, apparently. And they've got all their tools and bits and pieces in there. Yeah, the owner is quite into internationals, so he's got some mint ones sort of sitting in here. I think they're doing a service at the moment on that big Renault Altes. There's an old MF35. He's got a 575 here, and that's his pride and joy, the International 955. And this tractor, I think, is someone else's that's having some work done. So yeah, they've moved in here with all of their mechanic-y stuff, tools and oils and stuff. So what we've got to do today is start combining. So I think we've had our barley taken from here. We got that moved, last year's barley. Didn't get a chance to video that, I've been quite busy here. We'll shut that door. And we'll take the John Deere out to the field where this combine is. Now, we're not using our combine as far as we know at the moment. We've got a Laverda combine, which is for Hillside, so we've been asked to try out on the hills we've got. And we're going to try and have a tidy up of this field that was a bit of a mess. So we'll leave that there for a minute, I think. So we've got also, this is on demo while we do our two fields, this Laverda M310 combine, which is a Hillside combine. Our worker isn't with us today, he's off on holiday, so it's just us today. So we're going to try and have a tidy up in this field and get what we can out of it. So we'll see how it goes off under the bridge there. It's already on the tilt here for the right angle. So obviously all we're paying for this is the fuel, so we're not wasting too much. Right, trying to retrieve these stupid little bits in this field. That just jacked itself up there. Struggling there a little bit. So I leant right over on this side. The only thing on it is the pipe does seem a little bit thin, but it may be just a very thin pipe. So I think that's all we managed to get so far. So they're going to go straight up because they want us to test this to the maximum. Just hope nothing goes wrong when I'm up here. It's really cramping down on that side now. Okay, it's trying to cling on for dear life. So we're into our second field now. We've actually absolutely picked what we can out of there. Obviously, you know, this year's been very hot and very rainy as well. So there's not much left of it anyway. So the pods have been knocked off. Got about 25% of it missing. It's early evening here now. Just unloaded the load that we managed to get with that. We've been around the outside once, and we'll leave that like that for today, and we'll come back tomorrow. Nothing bad in the weather, apparently. The weather's supposed to be alright. They've been threatening thunderstorms every now and again for a while, but nothing ever happens. So we're going to leave that like that until tomorrow now. So that's a bit measly, not even half a trailer. So we're on our losses this year. So let's see if we can still get into tip. We're going to sell this straight up. And we'll find out what we get paid for that later. We're lucky to get in there to do that, as they must be about to shut, I think. So we'll get this back in the yard for tonight. And lock everything up and go home. So we'll see what's happening tomorrow. So we're back in the crop again. It's the next day, and there was an absolutely hellish storm last night, and it has absolutely smashed this to pieces. There was nothing left of it. So it's about 10 o'clock now, still raining. I don't know if that's going to clear or whether there's more coming. But the Verda got picked up earlier because we rang them this morning first thing to say I don't think we're going to need it anymore. So we've lost whatever we had on this field this year as well. because it's been a bad year, very bad year for weather. Just heated it right up so it was crisp as anything, and a heavy rain has just smashed it all. So that's us done for harvest. I don't think there'll be any other fields available to try and make some money off of. It's going to be the same situation everywhere. So we'll catch you later on. We'll go head back to the farm now. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you again later. Cheers.